Hello and welcome to Movement Lab Ohio. We are so glad you're here. We want to make sure your experience is a fun, exciting, and safe one. My name is Michelle Warnke-Burma and I'm a co-owner here at Movement Lab Ohio. I've done the hit TV show American Ninja Warrior for 9 years. I've gotten to hit the buzzer 4 times, and we opened this gym because so many people wanted a place to train here in Columbus, Ohio. Here at Movement Lab Ohio, we offer lots of different options. We have classes, open gyms, competition teams, birthday parties, events, camps, and so much more. But first, before you start training, there's some really important safety things we need to go over. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask any of our instructors.
Make sure to please be respectful of all the other clients and the instructors. The instructors are there for your help and safety, so make sure to listen to them. If you see anything dangerous happening, make sure to alert an instructor. Safety is very important, and always feel free to ask if you need any help with anything. If you're not sure if you're allowed to do something, the best option is to ask first. Please maintain good sportsmanship while you're in the gym. That includes no pushing, pulling, horseplay, cussing, bullying, and please keep your hands to yourself. Be aware of your surroundings and look where you are going at all times, including up, so that you are not in the way of anyone else. Make sure to take turns and wait in line, and please do not play tag unless you are directed to by an instructor. There should only be one person per mat. Treat a mat like a road. Try not to cross unless you have to. If you must cross the mat, stop, look both ways and up, and only cross if it's clear. If you are under 18 and you are off the ground, a mat should be below you. The thin mats don't count as safety mats. Please make sure to use the thick ones. Please ask an instructor before moving a mat to make sure it's not being used elsewhere. While on the spring floor and throughout the gym, shoes and socks are required unless you are upstairs or tricking on the spring floor. There should be a mat under the salmon ladder or the campus board if you are trying it. If someone is using the salmon ladder, make sure to stay back as the bar can come out and you don't want it to hit you. Please do not climb or sit on the truss. On the spider climb, make sure to use a big mat and please do not drop down from the top. The warped wall is such a fun obstacle, so always make sure to look if someone is on it or coming down from it before you attempt it, so that you don't run into anyone. Always stay facing the wall and slide down the wall in a push-up position with hands in front of you and your stomach in the air. If this is your first time trying the warped wall, always do 3 slower practice runs to learn how to do it safely first. After watching this video, ask an instructor to watch you do the warped wall to make sure you're doing it correctly and try at full speed. You can use the warped wall to get down from up above. There should be no one sitting on the top of the warped walls, and make sure to limit the boxes to 3 people or less, even when taking pictures, for the safety of everyone. If you are upstairs on the trampoline or in the foam pit, you should have your shoes and socks off unless an instructor directs you for a specific activity. Only one person should be on the bar at one time. Only 3 people should be in the pit at a time for your own safety to make sure no one hits anyone else. And make sure your area is clear before jumping in. There should be no hanging out or digging in the pit. Blocks should stay in the pit. Do not throw them at anyone. Make sure not to do any dives or belly flops into the foam pit. Only one person should be on the trampoline at one time. If multiple people want to use the tramp, talk to each other and take turns. You should be on the tramp no longer than 1 minute if there are people waiting. No flips are allowed on the trampoline unless you are older than 18 or you have a flip band. You can talk to an instructor about how to pass the test for a flip band.
Thanks for hanging out with us and hope you have an awesome time at Movement Lab Ohio.